Hello and welcome to the Born Free live stream. Yesterday evening, I was in the company of an elderly gentleman, a very wise and experienced gentleman, very knowledgeable gentleman. And we were in a conversation about what I'm teaching, what I'm doing. And he said, look, in India, we have an endless number of teachers, of gurus. Which one, how do we choose the right one? Which one do we know that, we should follow this one or that one? And I said, the one that's inside of you. The one that's inside of you. The one that helps you to connect to and resonate with and start getting guidance from the guru inside of you. And when I'm saying inside of you, I actually mean your inner being, which is now we know not an inner being. It is our non-physical self. It is spirit. Society has been built on the models of the caveman days. In those days, when we were living in caves, in small tribes, and survival depended on how we could retain our programming and our conditioning that the tribe gave us to stay with the tribe, to follow the leader. There was one leader, everybody else followed, and this is how it worked. We still create our social structures on the model of the caveman genetic programming. And this is because it has been passed down to us in an uninterrupted sequence of generation to generation to generation conditioning, programming, mindset setting. It's what controls our behavior and the choices we make. We are creatures of habit. 95% of the people that you meet, if you ask them if they have a definite aim, they don't. They follow. We are conditioned and raised and educated to follow one leader. And when we create new communities, we again look to create leading groups or leaders or find someone that we can follow. And when you are a follower, you are also a victim. You are also disempowered. You also look to the outside for solutions. So you go to this guru and you go to that and you go to this teacher and you attend that workshop and you follow so and so. It's taking us out and it's giving us some temporary feeling of stability and sense. But that's because our subconscious mind actually makes 80% or 90% of the 30,000 choices we make every day as human beings. As you see on this little picture, if I was the person facing my ancestors, what I think, what I believe, what I accept as true, the way I lead my life 95% of the time is predetermined by everyone who went before me. So thinking into results is a program that takes you through a 6-month process from the outside to the inside, so that you start living from the inside out. You find the guru spirit that is constantly flowing to you and through you. You discover your own potential and you realize that when I express my potential, the more I can find and uncover and express my potential, the more I'm expressing spirit. And it all starts with the question of, what do I want? Now, in the caveman days, what the individual wanted was of no significance. What the tribe wanted mattered. Today, our whole social structure, the way our news is set up, the way the schooling is set up, it all encourages the same kind of mentality. We follow someone who knows better than us. We also wait for someone who we think knows better than us to make decisions, to solve our problems. And of course, they don't. And so then we live a life of disempowerment, frustration, feeling like a victim, and getting into conflict. We get into conflict out of a mentality, a subconscious set conditioning that we believe there is a lack of resources. This again comes from the time of the caveman when, yes, there was a lack of food. Hunting an animal and killing it meant that the tribe had food for some time, but it was limited and it had to be protected against the other animals or the other tribes in the environment. Think about this for a moment. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Spirit flows to you and through you continuously. And if you can ask yourself, what do I want? It doesn't matter what it is that you can think of, but when you find something that you want, that makes you happy, that you would love to have, be, or do, you are shifting your attention from the outside to the inside. You're taking the first step to living from the inside out and the up to down. What happens now, as soon as you define a goal, as soon as you define something that you would really like to go for that is not in your life yet, that programming and those paradigms and that conditioning puts up a fight. You hit this glass wall, you hit these thoughts that come up out of your subconscious mind and tell you, who do you think you are? You're too weak, you're not good enough, you can't do this, you'd better give up. Thinking into results. And the principles that I take from thinking into results and share with you during my 5-day workshop turn your look and make you see a different way of being and give you the opportunity to live a life that you choose to live, to empower yourself, to create the reality that you want to create, to materialize your dreams and your wishes. Remember, nothing is outside spirit. My hand is made of the same spirit substance as the camera that I'm looking at, as all of you, as the room I'm sitting in. Nothing is outside spirit. And we have the ability, the creative tools to materialize an idea. Let's find out how to use them, how to improve our lives, how to come out of feeling stuck, how to come out of feeling disappointed, how to come out of feeling like other people need to solve my problems, how to come out of sitting around and saying they're not doing the right thing. They should be. The they, as soon as you say they, as soon as you blame somebody else, you also give away your power. I'll see you in my workshop in Pitanga on the 13th of May. Bye now.